What up, what up, what up? Boom Squad, I'm back. So your boy DJ Tudum got a comment asking how to build a top crew. So I figured, why not go into it? After being in a crew like Dreamville, I learned a lot. I've been in a lot of crews. And man, I gotta say that organization is number one when being part of a top crew. So basically, let's go over this. Number one, the biggest myth that people believe in having top crew and top players and high points is that you just need to grab someone that has the fastest cars. It's not that at all. Okay, so basically, this is your steps that you want to take when building your crew. Number one, find good people. Find good people that have the same passion for the game, that are legit, and will not screw you over with their maturity. Immaturity will kill a team in a second. So you want to find good people. Why is that number one? Number one, the reason why it's number one is because it's hard to find good people. So you can always teach or train somebody how to earn high RP. You can do that as long as they have, number two, one max lobby car. It doesn't have to be in the high to low nines. It could be anywhere in the nines. Just find good people that has a car that runs 9.5 miles. You can train them, like I said, and teach them how to earn high RP. Number three, communication. Communication is key. If you're not communicating with your crew members as a leader and as an admin and being efficient at doing that, your team will fold. I promise you this. Your team will fold if you don't have good communication. So, number three, make sure your communication is on point. Number four, make sure you have some type of line app or WhatsApp or Facebook chat room to communicate. You have to be able to be on the same team with your team members. You have to. If you're not on the same page, it's just chaos and you'll never get to your goal. I think we're at number four. Number five, basically what you want to make sure you do is you have to have a team with 30 players. You have to have your rank up. Get your rank to where it's at 30 members that you can have in your team. Okay? Make sure you get to there. Once you get there, make sure that everybody is communicating on the line app or whatever chat room that you guys have as a team. Okay? Once you have that, create a schedule every season, or just have one that falls into every season of what day and what specific time that you're always going to hit your wild card. Okay? Wild card is super important in communicating. If you have a chat room where everybody's in it, create a separate chat room and add your team members. Tell them, hey, there's no communication in here other than either an admin or leader telling you when the next wild cup or wild card is going to be pressed. Because what happens with that is you want to make sure that you are going to know when that's going to take place for the team members. When they know that's going to take place, it makes it easy for them to be prepared and be there at times. Maybe go to a website, put a countdown clock. When you put that countdown clock, add it to the chat room. That is just wild card communication only, okay? Be sure to do that. If you don't do that, you're going to have people that are not available for the wild card, and it causes issues, okay? Number 6 or whatever. I didn't write this all down like I should have. But basically, what you want to make sure too is trade RP with your teammates. When I've been on a great team, I had somebody I linked up with and somebody I paired up with on a regular basis that was similar to my time zone, where we'll link up and trade RP. A lot of teams that do really well in trading RP is because they're earning 300,000 RP a day. They're hitting their daily max, okay? That's why you see the top teams like Dreamville, Master Battle, and all those top crews, is they have found a potion of having teammates that can communicate, that can be on the same page, and that can all participate in a wild card at the same time. Okay, if they're not participating in a wild card at the same time, then that doesn't really help the wild card, and that doesn't help your team. So what you want to do is you have to have the max amount of members available for that wild card, whatever it may be. Got that? Perfect. All right. Other than that, once you have that formula, once again, the most important thing is having good people on your team, people that have the same goal, not just somebody that has the fastest cars and that earns a lot of RP. You can have somebody that earns the most RP on your team, but they could be toxic. So just make sure you have the right people. You don't want any toxic people on your team. You want people that are legit, people that you have figured out that they don't cheat. For a big reason is because at the end, CSR will find them. And so you don't want to lose out on all those points. And most importantly, you can teach good people how to earn RP. So if you find the right people, people that have the same goal, generally, if you want to be top 3 to top 5, you have to have players that are investing 4 to 5 hours a day in racing. Okay, it's just the way it is. And unless you put yourself in a position to make sure that whoever you add to your team, that communication is there, you're on point, you're on your way. You can be top 10, you can be top 5, you can be top 3. If you find good people, you train them right, you follow your wild cards, and they have at least one max lobby car. It does not have to be the fastest. Then you trade RP all day. And this really bonus thing for you guys to know that a lot of people don't realize: don't spend your gold coins on anything, except gas. Do not upgrade your parts with it. Do not customize your car with it. Do not buy a car with your gold coins. Save those gold coins, because what you want to make sure you're doing is that when you're racing your partner, your teammate, and you're trading RP, that you can jump right in and refill to the max with your gold coins. It's only 20 gold coins. And then you continue the rematch and rematch all the way through. And this really good advice for you guys. Basically, if you have a partner and you guys are trading RP, the goal is to make sure you hit 1,300 RP. So if you notice that you're earning 1,800 RP when you race the other person, they are probably getting right around 600-700 RP, whatever it may be. It's going to be really low for them. You want to even that out, okay? So by evening that out, the person with the highest RP has to win more races. The person with the lowest RP has to lose more races. And so once you're able to communicate with each other, once you hit that 1,300 RP, that is right around the sweet spot of when you guys can trade, because that means that you guys, between the two of you, are earning between 1,200 and 1,300, or 1,100 and 1,300 RP every time that person wins, which is going to give not only that person more RP for the leaderboard, it's also going to give you guys as a team more points. And as you know, as somebody that's trading, I want to feel like, hey, I'm getting something out of this. I don't want to feel like, this person's getting, 2,000 RP or 1,800 RP and I'm still getting 700, and my team is not reflecting, unless I'm always on the top of the leaderboard anyways. So what you want to do, like you said, you want to meet at 1,300 RP. If one of you guys has already hit 1,300 RP, that's when you trade 1-1. But if you're at 1,600, 1,800, 1,700, you need to communicate with your partner that you need to win a few more races so that you can drop down to around 1,300, 1,200, so they can earn the max amount of points when you trade 1-on-1. All right, this is your boy DJ Tatum. As you can see, gold is not my thing. It is not helpful. I guess I'll burn through these last 3. I've never earned any good T5s from any of this stuff. It sucks. It's terrible. And it is what it is, right? All right, you know what? I'll just save this last 3. Maybe I'll get lucky later on and we can jump on that and knock those out. Well, if you have any more questions, please punch that subscribe button. Please hit that like button or comment below. Hopefully I answered the questions you had in building a top crew. But from being part of so many crews and being part of a top crew like Dreamville, I learned a lot. And I feel like these things will help. And actually, I know, other than feeling like, that this will benefit your crew in the best way possible. I'm out. Take care.